How are we doing, guys? We're going to do a pick a card reading today, and it is going to be what your future self wants you to know right now. All right? And so this is the first card, the Black Tourmaline. This will be card number 1 about what your future self wants you to know right now. Card number 2, Clear Quartz. All right, and then we have card number 3, which is the Amethyst. My cat Cleo over here is picking card number 1. I can already tell that. But we're gonna get messages on what your future self wants you to know right now, today. What your future self wants you to know right now, today. This is going to be a timeless reading. It is for all signs and Cleo, and it will be general. So, without further ado, let's jump into the reading, and we will do card number 1. For those of you who chose card number 1, Black Tourmaline, I am going to put these cards to the side. Card number 1, what your future self wants you to know right now. We have the Chariot, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. All right, so your future self definitely wants you to know that right now you're in a stage of advancing your career. You're in a stage of really trying to push forward, trying to take your career and your life to the next level, trying to make a life for yourself, your family, and those that you love. You're moving forward. It also tells me that you might have been through stagnation in the past, and you might have not known your purpose or what exactly you wanted for yourself. But this right here shows us that you're moving forward, whether it's in a relationship, whether it has to do with your finances. You are moving forward, and progress is being made. All right. Okay. It also wants you to know that you've been hoarding your money, and you've been feeling a feeling of resistance for too long now. It does also show us that you are in a stage with the Page of Pentacles of trying something new, of trying something new to propel your career forward, to propel your life forward in a certain aspect. They want you to know to keep pushing forward. Whatever it is, whatever idea that you might have, they want you to understand that through determination and self-control, as it reads, you'll get there. You'll get there. But right now you're holding on to a little bit of resistance. You have your 2 pentacles under your feet, one sitting on top of your head, and you're grasping it, right? So they want you to let loose a little bit, and just kind of go after it. We have the Knight of Swords, so it does show you go after something. And then the Hanged Man is showing us that there's a sort of light bulb moment that you encounter. There's a light bulb moment that ultimately really helps you move forward, helps you get to the next step, helps you understand yourself on a deeper level, understand how you're going to get there, and then ultimately develop this self-belief in yourself that you haven't had in the past, because you've been hoarding your money, you've been saving your money, and you've been thinking that is your way to riches. We do see career advancement and acknowledgement of success by others. So there might be someone that is helping you as well. The Hangman is showing that you're no longer feeling stuck. You actually know of a way out. You know of how to get out of this situation. And I see you putting a plan in place. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, everything is shifting. The fortune is shifting in your favor, right? Things that are happening for you right now, they're happening for you. They're not happening to you. So although you might feel as if this is a time where you are stagnant and you are not as much in control as you would like to be, because this is you holding on to what you can, grasping at what you can to continue that feeling of self-control, to feel you are in control of your finances, to feel you are in control of your life. The Wheel of Fortune is showing us that you let loose. This is a new cycle, and things are going to happen for you. The Wheel of Fortune and the World card back to back. There's going to be a shift in success, abundance, and ultimately there's going to be a greater level of consciousness that you are going to embody as you make a progression through these stages of personal and spiritual evolution. These two cards coming out during this pick a card is very symbolic of your world shifting in the material sense. Your spirit, the Wheel of Fortune and the World card together is symbolic of the world. What you see, hear, taste, touch is changing for you. The way you feel is changing. What you see around you is changing for the better. So I do already feel like you've been through a spiritual shift, and now you're working on making it manifest in the physical. You are holding on to a lot of stress and anxiety, but you are almost at the finishing point. We have the 10 of Wands here. This is a symbolic of something that is near creation, something that is right at the end, right? The foundation has been laid. You are pushing, you are doing the work, and you have all of the tools necessary to build the house, right? Well, resources necessary to build the house. So that's what you are doing right now. You are building your house of success, abundance, and you are ultimately changing your life for the better. Last card is the 10 of Pentacles. So for those of you who chose card number 1 or black tourmaline, there is a lot of success that is going to be presented to you in different opportunities. There's going to be a lot of success once you release the anxiety of hoarding, the anxiety of gripping on to what you have, because if you do that, and I'm going to give you an analogy. If you hold on to something, how can it be in motion? How can change happen when you're holding on to something and it becomes still, right? Change happens in motion. Change happens when things are moving. So for you, the biggest challenge is to understand that this is not serving you. Understand what your goal is forward movement, right? And progress, and actually letting it go, letting the motion of it happen for you, so you can ultimately bring the success that you want to bring into your life. That's for those of you who chose card number 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Card number 2, the clear quartz. For those of you who chose this card, it reads the 3 of Michael. This is what you need to know to release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. All right, so you ultimately need to, there's something that you need to release. There's something that is holding you back in the current moment. There's something that needs to be healed. And it is showing us that time is the only thing that will heal this, along with working on yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, going to the gym and staying active, right? So you need to release the past. If you were hurt in a situation, or maybe you were heartbroken, or you felt on some hard times, but ultimately I feel a grudge. There was some type of grudge that was lingering in your energy, and this grudge is hindering your progress from moving forward. The Spirit is asking that you release that, because there is no growth from holding on to garbage. And so you need to release and let yourself heal from these wounds. Let me get 2 shuffles and see what Spirit has to say. Alright guys, we have the Strength card. So you're going to have to embody strength. If you are going through a transition where you are phasing out of a relationship that maybe there is still some communication, you need to embody strength and realize that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And after every dark night, the sun shines bright. And you will get through this. And time does heal all wounds. You might feel heartbroken in this moment. You might feel as if, you're lonely and things won't work out for you. But Spirit is asking you to embody strength through compassion. Strength to forgive the individual that has caused harm to you, that made you feel like you feel. And it's not that they made you feel a certain way. You need to understand that you're in control of your own emotions, and to not take personally what they did or what you think they did. Ultimately, it is more beneficial for you to let go and to heal this situation. The King of Pentacles. So this might be an indication that this person was financially stable. They might have been the King of Pentacles. They might have been focused on their finances. They might have been someone who ultimately was providing. And if this is you and you are the King of Pentacles, you are able to understand that you can support yourself. You can nurture yourself and take care of yourself through this transition. Let's see what we got for the rest of the spread. All right, guys. So we had the Ten of Pentacles come out. So there's an abundant energy. I do feel like you are still considering going back to this person. And you have a emotional stake in the ground with this individual. But I do also see that there's another opportunity at love for you. You do embody the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups enters the picture in a little bit further down the line. And this King of Cups will have their finances in order as well. As far as stability, as far as making sure that they can take care of you emotionally. But ultimately, it says that you need to release the past. And from that, a lot of new opportunities at love will come to you. The Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups right here, it shows that you're ready to jump into another situation. There is someone that is offering themselves to you again, but this is going to have to be your choice. Spirit is advising that you release the past if it was toxic, if it had no benefit for either you or her or him, then you make the smart, emotional, and logical decision and grow from the situation and release it so you can build yourself back up. But nonetheless, there is an abundant time that comes for you. Everything regarding finances is very beautiful, and your bingo. It says the Four of Gabriel. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. The Four of Gabriel is the Four of Wands in the tarot. It's a celebratory card. It's one of happiness. It's one of abundance. It's one of taking a step back and enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's also one of releasing burdensome situations, things that are petty and that ultimately cause friction. That is none of that is lingering in your energy. The only thing that is in your energy at this time is happiness, abundance, good relationships. And as you can see, there's an angel up there watching over you. So I feel like you are spiritually guided. I do feel, for those who chose the amethyst and card number 3, that there is a very happy time, and your spirit guides want you to know that in this time that you are watching this reading, that a lot of good things are yet to come, and you should be celebrating life right now because you are in a good spot. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got the Six of Swords. You might be moving with family or changing locations, changing destinations, rerouting your life with a child and a spouse, but you are definitely moving towards something, a new land, a new opportunity, and it's going to be better for you than what you were doing previously. Currently, it's going to offer more fruitful circumstances. You're in decision mode for a while, and I do feel like you finally came to a decision. You were weighing the options. You were not quite sure of which way to go. You might have had 2 different career choices that you could have gone and done that had to do with finances. You might have to move because of a financial or job opportunity, but ultimately you do what the best is. You do what's the best for your family. This puts you in hermit mode. You're deciding on whether or not you're in a deep contemplation just to really understand where you should take this. And this is a very important decision for you. So you want to make it the correct one. So you spend a lot of time, quiet time with yourself, trying to understand what your next move is, how you're going to do this, and how it's going to affect your life. So you spend a lot of time in contemplation. There's been a lot of feelings of feeling stuck. Right here we have the 8 of Swords. So you felt trapped. You might have felt trapped in the past in a certain job or a certain situation. But I do see you moving on from that. I see you moving away and towards something better for yourself. The Star card. So this could be a new relationship that you are entering into, and your time to celebrate this and really decide that you deserve this happiness. A lot of arguments, and we have the Strength card. So for you guys, there might have been a situation where you had to move, whether it was from a physical person or whether it was due to moving because a financial opportunity. Ultimately, this might have caused some conflict in your current relationship, or you might be trying to resolve issues from the past that have been bothersome. This puts you into hermit mode, understanding that you felt trapped in your past, and you're just trying to find the strength now, and the Spirit wants you to know that you will get through this. You will get through the commotion. You will get through it. We have the Strength and the Star card. So as of right now, they want you to sort of get through this hump, and it will be okay. Just get through the hump. It will be okay. You're going to find happiness in this move that you make. Where this move is, if it's away from someone, person, place, or thing, it's going to result in a happier time for you. I want to get one more Archangel Power card just to verify this reading. Ace of Michael. It reads, a wonderful new idea. Do not allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So this has to do with a current relationship and issues and arguments that you are going through with this individual. Spirit's reminding you to celebrate. Celebrate this individual. Celebrate your time together. Do not look at past situations and past arguments and past hurtful engagements with others, and start to create more fruitful and happier engagements, and everything will start to unfold in a more peaceful and bountiful way for you guys. Alrighty. That is the reading for the Amethyst. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. As always, God bless.